Alright guys, so a quick update video here on the Micron 2. They have just basically did a little bit of a refresh on this model. When I originally reviewed the, which is actually one over here, it had an all-in-one board that was a bit on the weak side. I believe I mentioned it in the video. It's like 10 amps and bursting to 20 amps on a 3S battery, and a number of people apparently had ESCs burning out on this. Now mine's fine, but the I guess people that have been having that problem were getting replacements of those, but then they recently switched to a brand new all-in-one board. So it looks a bit different. This one here had a micro USB port. This one here, new one has a USB Type-C port. So this is what the old board looks like. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. But here's the new one, and they've upped the, I guess, the specs. So it's now 35 amps, I believe, up to 45 amps burst. I'll put it up on the screen here what it actually is. I can't remember offhand. I'll have to look it up again, but it's definitely a lot more. The old board was 2 to 4S, and this new board is now 2 to 6S. But since all the rest of the components are the same and the motors are the same, 1104 6500 kV, since the motors are the same, it's going to still run on 3S at that kV, which I still think is a bit high. I'd probably run it on 4S on a motor output limit of like reducing the kV to like, say, I don't know, 3500 kV or 4000 kV. It is a 2-inch prop. I think 4S might be better. The flight time is about the same on the same 3S 1100 milliamp hour battery that I was using before. It's a little over 3 minutes of flight time on that battery with the naked GoPro on there. Seems to fly the same. I don't think they changed anything other than the board because the motors are the same. Now they have better ECs. It actually seems like it was a little bit more stable than it was previously, but honestly not a whole lot of difference between the old version and the new version. Just the new version here is going to be a little bit more robust and going to be able to hold up a little better in crashes, and basically has a little more headroom in terms of the maximum current output of the ESC. Also, I believe the ducts here, these little prop guards, are going to be white in the RS. It's called the RS. This is the RS version, is what they're calling this. So it should be white instead of this sort of smoke gray color. I believe that's the only other change. Of course, these you can still put on the optional foam pieces. Those are still included. Everything else is the same as before. It's just that they now have an improved all-in-one board. So that's pretty much it for this video. Here's the flight footage from the same naked Hero 7. Other than that, not a whole lot more to say about this one. Seems to, supposedly it should be able to hold it better compared to the old all-in-one ESC, which they don't sell anymore. And I'm pretty sure if you've recently burned out an ESC on the Micron 2 and have made a warranty claim, they probably were sending out the updated board, because this board has been out for a couple of weeks now at least. So again, I know some of you guys are going to be leaving comments down below as to like whether or not I know that if they're going to be replacing boards for people that have burned out boards or whatever. I don't know the situations. Everyone's situation is a little bit different. Contact support at HOMFPV.com, and you can ask them directly. If you ask down in the comments, there's nothing I can say about that because I don't represent the company. I just review their products. So if you have questions about how they're going to deal with warranty issues, you're going to have to contact them directly, and that would be the best source of information. Okay, here's flight footage. Talk to you guys later.